Back to Queen She Tarot. It's your girl Queen She. Take these readings as they resonate. Keep in mind all readings will not resonate. Alright. So wait for the next one. But let's get into your reading, Cancer. See what y'all got going on in your energy. Holy Spirit Angel guys, what do we have for Cancer? We have indulging in the impossible pleasure. Ooh, I don't think I could show y'all that because I'm gonna get bound. It's Sagittarius energy. And then Pisces got the same thing, the lower and the higher self. So y'all playing, all the water signs playing games right now. So either you guys are indulging in pleasure right now. This is where you guys are at on this part of your journey. And you're having a good time. You're on demon time, okay? Or I don't know. I feel like it's y'all. I'm just going to leave it like that. I feel like it's y'all. You guys are nasty, Cancer, okay? And you're letting that sexiness, that I don't know, y'all in the season of like pleasure, okay? And it's a couple people that want you. But there's specifically one person that feels like allured by you. Tell me about this energy that Cancer got going on. This could have also been something that happened in the past. We have Knight of Cups, okay? We have Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is giving that you guys are open. You guys are open to romance. What else? Two of Wands. Ooh. All right. So what I'm getting is like, you guys just want to have fun right now. Y'all in that energy. You could be in that player energy, Cancer, but you're not a player in the sense of like you trying to use somebody and hurt them. I feel like y'all would keep it real with them, but you're just trying to have fun. You're not taking anybody serious. I think you're open to that if it leads to that, but you're not expecting it and you're not hung up on that. So, because you have this awareness, right? It's like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I want. I'm entertaining this purposely. I'm not going into this, even if I like this person, I'm not going into this assuming and thinking that we're about to get married or anything like that. I just want to have fun. And y'all want to have fun in the bedroom, per se. And I feel like you know when it's time for you to walk away, you'll walk away. But some of you, like I said, you guys already did this. Now, for some of you guys, this is in the future. Some of you guys are thinking like, there's a moment, there's a timing, like you're already planning this. Maybe you're planning on reaching out to somebody that you want to have this fun with, right? Because sometimes it could be like when we meet somebody, maybe we want something serious and they want to have fun. And then you're not in that energy where it's like you want fun because you're in that energy where you want something serious. And then you get out of that energy where you want something serious and then you want something fun, but you remember that person wanted to have fun. So now you're like, okay, I could hit them up because I did like them and they want to have fun. They wanted to have fun, but now I'm ready to have fun. So I feel like it's that. Y'all, some of y'all plotting on hitting up somebody for some fun, and you know that you're going to walk away when it's time to walk away. All right, tell me more about this energy. Holy Spirit Angel guys. Seven of Cups. The Hermit in the reverse. Three of Swords upright. There's separation. There's heartbreak. There's sadness. There's a little bit of like wishful thinking. Is that what ended up happening? What is this energy? Is this Cancer energy or theirs? Okay, it's the King of Wands. So, Cancer. Okay. Y'all y'all did y'all thing. So y'all did go in for fun. But this person, they get sad when you leave, right? I am a past, present, future reader. So you could, thank you, Jess, Leah. This could not have happened yet, or it has already happened. But at some point, this little thing that you're gonna do, this person end up falling for you. So, like I said, I feel like when y'all went into this, y'all already knew this person was looking for fun. So you weren't going into it taking them serious. You get me? But you were open to romance and passion and if it led into something, but you weren't gonna like push for that. So you operated how you operated. You get me? You came in there, got your rocks off, whatever. But this person, it's like they end up being stuck on you because when you walk away from them, they end up wanting to be in a relationship with you. But I think it's because the way you came in, you wasn't chasing this person. You wasn't trying to make him feel like, I don't know, you weren't stroking their ego. And they're used to that. You let them go. But they thought you were going to try to like be in a relationship with them, that you were going to try to convince them to be with you type stuff, right? So to me, it's like they had a little bit of arrogance there where they thought they knew you. They thought they knew how this little game was going to play out. But you walked away and you actually have other options, or you will have other options, but there's other options there. And this person knows about that. Like, but for some reason they thought because they were attractive, you get me, like they could hold you. And then I feel like they end up they really want you when they end up, because they're on their journey as well, but when they go through their journey and they experience these other options, because you guys are going to go through the separation period, they start missing you and they start thinking about you and they start feeling like you were the best one. But they didn't see something in the past, right? Because I think, what was it that this person was missing? Because I feel like you guys were 50-50 about it, right? It's like we could just have fun or it could turn into something serious. Either way, I'm okay with how this goes. But it obviously you walked away from it because they weren't giving you what you wanted. So I think that they did something that made you end the connection. And it's like you didn't want to have fun with them or be in a relationship with them, but they weren't seeing something. What were they not seeing? We have Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. What else? Oh, you know what? The reason why they end up catching feelings later is because they didn't realize that you were the Queen of Wands, right? Like, how they saw you was, I don't know. I don't. We'll get into how they saw you, but I think they took something wrong about you. Well, you guys are nurturing for one. Cancer energy is very nurturing. Cancer energy is very, like, you take care of the people you love. Even if you're dealing with somebody, like, you're gonna give care to them, right? That soft water, feminine energy. So they could have taken that like, because you're understanding, you're compassionate, you're empathetic, you're connecting to them, that you're just so nice, right? Like, and a lot of people tend to like take advantage of that energy. They see it like as a weakness, like, oh, this person is wrapped around my finger because they're so nice to me. So I think that was their perception of you. It was like you're the nice girl. So you're just so excited that they are messing with you. But that's not what it was for you. You're actually very confident. You're self-assured. You sexy. Like, you got it going on. But you might not project that part of you, just be like, you're not a show off. This Cancer is not like a show off. it's your energy is very settled. You get me? But you got this wild side to you, but you don't show that wild side, right? So that's what it is. It's like they saw like the good girl and they thought that's what it was. But you're actually this Queen of Wands as well. And remember, they came out as this King of Wands. So now, and they felt like you weren't a match for them. Like they liked you, but they didn't feel like your connection would have evolved past just passion. They thought that like you guys weren't gonna be a pair that fit each other. But now they're recognizing that you're a Queen of Wands. A Queen of Wands is a match to the King of Wands, right? Yes, I'm reading Cancer. Thank you, Suzanne. And they're spying, so they looking, okay? And if you guys are now tapping into that Queen of Wands energy in yourself where you're allowing yourself to show more of your attractiveness, they think you look good, all right? And now that's why they're seeing like, wait, Cancer wasn't just this sweet Queen of Cups energy. It's like she's also sexy, fiery. She knows who she is. She's very attractive. She's not like sometimes people could I feel like associate the Queen of Cups with like this boring energy, right? Because it's so like understanding, caring. But then the fire energy is more exciting. It's more like spicy. So they're seeing that spiciness. We got the universe, we got Two of Cups in the reverse. But now they got feelings. We got the King of Cups, Nine of Cups, Seven of Coins, Nine of Blades, Temperance, Page of Coins. Ooh. I can't even say if this person was a player. I don't even feel like it's that type of energy. But they definitely was arrogant. They thought you really liked them and that they could like come back and forth. But you walked away and it's like now they want to chase you. Now they're thinking about a relationship with you. How did this person view Cancer in the past? We got the Sun in the reverse. We have the Judgment in the reverse. Again, it keeps saying like they didn't see something. What didn't they see? Oh, you told them something. Damn. They didn't see that Queen of Wands in you. They didn't you told them something along the lines of like you know when you're dealing with somebody and it's like you could tell somebody you don't like certain things, right? It's like a turn off to you. You might not say it in that way, but you're being very honest. You're being like I would leave somebody because of this. Like I wouldn't stick around if somebody did this type stuff. And then just by having a conversation with somebody and then it's like they test you and they see if you actually mean what you say, right? And then it's like you end up standing on business and then they see that you meant what you said and it's like but you could have said it so calm. You could have said it so I don't know, innocently. Something about it that was just like they just didn't expect you to have as much confidence as you did because you were very giving in the connection. I think they're even realizing that you were stronger than them. They thought you were being toxic. They thought you were being toxic. So this person was seeing you from their lens, right? It's like, but why did they think Cancer was being toxic? Why do they think Cancer was being toxic? Three of Cups in a reverse. And who is this? This is the... Okay, it was their belief system. This is the Hierophant. They thought you had somebody else. Okay, now it makes sense. This person really liked you. They liked you. And remember, you was like, you don't see them as somebody who's serious. You see them as somebody who's looking for fun. So you came back in because you were looking for fun. So something happened in the past where y'all already had something, but you walked away and then you came back again because you were looking for fun and you knew that they were a good time. So they took you coming back, you reaching out as though like you were hooked on them because they like your attention. They liked you. But they was like, oh yeah, see, they were feeling themselves like Cancer can't get over me, Cancer like me. But that's not what it was for you. And then you were telling them something because you were either telling them like it could go both. You were telling them what you wanted. It's like either we, we can have passion, whatever. You were straight up. And they probably was like still pulling their energy back. But then you were still there but you weren't chasing them, right? But it's like you would still be available if they hit you up like 2 weeks later because you're not taking them serious. But they're taking your availability, they're taking everything as like, ooh, Cancer's on me. And then I feel like they had other options. They were dealing with other people. Because to me, that's why you walked away, because you weren't really getting what you wanted out of the connection. But they also thought you had other people, you had somebody else. Like, I don't think you were treating this person like they were an option or they were just anybody, because I don't feel like y'all get down like that. But they took it like that because they're seeing things through their lens, right? So they felt like it's a game. Y'all playing this game, and they can't put all their eggs in one basket because you're a player too. You're you got to have somebody else. So to me, it was like an insecurity that they had. So even though they liked you, they wanted you to keep showing them how much you like them, right? But it was based off of their belief system. They just felt like you got somebody else on the side, so they're not gonna like commit to this connection. So I think honestly, what ended up happening is like you both end up kind of like catching feelings after the situation because of how it played out. Because it had potential to be something like y'all both genuinely liked each other, but they were holding back, and then you felt like, okay, well they don't really want nothing serious. I'm not really feeling what we got going on. So I'm gonna walk away. But I also feel like they were dealing with other people, and like you sensed that. But then they end up realizing that you were a Queen of Wands. Like, you actually did match them. But they were too afraid to open up, to give you emotions, to show you their real self. Because now they're coming out as a King of Cups. So now they don't feel like you're not a match anymore. They feel like you're a match. And see, it's like now that they're thinking about marriage and like they're growing up, they're wanting to be more serious in a connection. It's like they're thinking about you becoming this emperor. They're thinking about marriage, but they're hiding this. So it's like they want to go through some transformation so that they could give to this connection, balance it out. So I feel like it's a situation where it's like somebody's seeing you differently after you walked away. And there was a little bit of confusion there because they didn't think you were serious about them, right? So they were kind of like wearing this mask that you weren't as important as how they behaved, but you actually really were way more important than what they showed you. So it's like now that they're more maturing, now that they actually want something serious, it's like they're going back to this connection and how that played out. But then they're seeing you differently all at the same time. So it's like they're kind of coming to the conclusion that they misunderstood you. That like you, because even you coming back just to have fun and passion with them, they could have taken that, like I said, like you were so hooked on them and they were like, oh my god, I'm so sexy, Cancer gotta touch me, have me, instead of seeing it from a perspective of like, well, Cancer is free. They're free spirited. They have their needs, their desires, their wants. It's like they didn't see it like that. They just saw it like, oh my god, I must be so fine, type stuff. You get me? So now they're seeing it differently. Like, the reason why Cancer came back was because Cancer didn't take me seriously. Cancer thought I was just a good time. But that is what I have for you guys. If you guys like the glasses, because I always get compliments on them, I do have a link in my bio, right where it says connect with me. And in there, I have a discount code. So where it says discount code, you guys click on that. It'll take you to the website. And then that discount code that's right there, you use that at checkout. You guys get a discount on these glasses. They do have different colors too, right? And then also my main channel, it should also be in there if you guys don't know about that channel, Coffee with She and Tarot. But thank you guys, Cancer, for watching, engaging. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Yes, I will do Leo today, but I do them in order. So right now we're doing the water signs. Next I have Scorpio, and then after Scorpio, then we're gonna do the fire signs. So then I'll make sure I do Leo first. All right. I love you guys. Bye.